Okay, we're back. It is Techmath2. We're looking at the final review. We're on the chapter 13 part. And we're all the way down to 2A. I did 1 already in the last video on chapter 13, 1B, and then I made up a new one, 1.5. So make sure you watch that. If you're worried about, problem for problem, looking at the final. Oh, so this is the last video. This is the last bit of Star Wars trivia. So on the original concept of the Stormtrooper, George Lucas had them all carrying lightsabers. So the Stormtrooper costume had this little tube built on the back, and that was supposed to hold their lightsaber. So the concept of the light sword, the laser sword, where you just had this hilt that you were carrying around, and you turn it on, and it holds a plasma-like laser up to the, 3 feet away, 3.5 feet away. Originally, everybody was going to have that, and then he kind of revamped it into only Jedis could wield lightsabers. He kind of stole from or borrowed, or whatever you want to call it, paid tribute to the King Arthur legend. So the Sword of Power and, knights, right? Knights, Jedi knights. And so those were concepts that he decided Stormtroopers weren't special enough. They just carried guns. All right, so let's take a look at Techmath2 Final Review. We're looking at solve for R. Ooh, that's kind of a tough one. Let's take a look at that. So we're going to rewrite it as log base E of D over R is equal to negative KT. And so that, remember how that works. If I have the log base 10 of 100, that's equal to 2. It's asking 10 to what power? Gives me 100. That's 2. So 10 squared is equal to 100. So if you want to write it without a log, you can just change all the components into this form. And so we're going to do that. E to the negative KT is equal to D over R. All right, and now we want to solve for R. So we'll say that's over 1. We'll just cross multiply. R e to the negative KT is equal to D. And then we'll divide anything that isn't R. And this is good enough. You can leave it like this. This is fine if you have D over E to the negative KT. That's fine. If you look on your answer key, they went one step further. They said, oh, look, it's a negative exponent. And remember, negative exponents change the position in the fraction. So you could shift that up top and make it positive. So they have this as an answer, D, E to the KT, like that. Deck. All right, D, E to the KT power, which is fine. Either one of these is fine. I don't care if you leave it negative on the bottom. All right? Okay. So number 4, find V when B is equal to all that. Ooh, so V is up there. So this is another kind of tough problem. Let's see. We got 135 is equal to 542 e to the negative 0.00. Oh, nope, only 1 0. 0337 V. Whew. So let's isolate the E. Let's get E all by itself. We'll divide both sides by 542. Do yourself a favor. Don't divide that out until the end. Let's leave it a fraction. 135, 540 seconds. We will divide it eventually, but just not yet. 0337 V. So now look, we have E to this power is equal to that thing. We can do this again. We can get it into a log. We can say, okay, log base E of that number, 135, 542s, is equal to the power, negative 0.0337 V. And so now, I'll keep going up here. Log base E is ln on your calculator, so ln of 135 over 542 is equal to negative 0.0337V. And so divide by negative 0.0337, divide by negative 0.0337. And there's V. So V is equal to, and your calculator, you're going to type ln 135 divided by 542 and parenthesis divided by negative 0.0337. Sorry, I gotta smooch that over like that. All right. So now we type that in, you hit enter, and voila, 41.2460, and they only want it to tenths place, so we're going to call it 41.2. Whew. So that one was pretty tough. Maybe that one wins as the toughest problem on the whole test. I don't know. That one or the change of base one. All right, so then chapter 14, I had to make up one for graphing. They didn't have a graphing one on the review like on the test, so I made you up one. So last look at this. All right, so we got chapter 14, and they didn't have one like I wanted, so 1.5, so this is another made up one. Find the equation of the line through 0, 0, and 14.3. Now, the points are similar to this on the test, so don't think it's just the same and just write down the answer, because it's not the same. All right, so first we're going to use our slope formula. That is the change in y over the change in x, rise over run. And so here goes. 3 minus 0 over 14 minus 0. So 3/14. So now we have the slope. We have the slope and we have 2 points, but we only need 1 point because now we're going to use the y minus y1 equals slope times x minus x1. So you want to pick the easier of the 2 points. Well, this one is obviously easier. It's so much easier to plug in 0, 0, right? So y minus 0 equals 3/14 times x minus 0, and so 0 times anything 0, that just goes away. So we got 3/14 x, and we're done. If you want to say plus 0, you can say plus 0, but you don't have to. All right. So that one, I don't know, that one's kind of tough. And then the last 3 that are on the test are like number 7. Mean, median, and mode. So we'll go through that really fast. Mean, median, and mode. So let's take a look. 7, it's given 12 and 9 and 15 and 18 and 19 and 15 and 19. Wait. 19 and 15 and 19 and 15 and 21 and 20. Let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. So n is equal to 10. N is usually the standard number you use for how many pieces of data that you have. So we have 10 pieces of data. When we find the mean, that's what most people call the average. All of these are actually averages or measures of central tendency. So to find the mean or average them, we'll add up all of these numbers and then divide by how many there are. So that ends up being 163 over 10. That is 16.3. That is your mean. Median is the one exactly in the middle. You know, in the middle of the road, they call that the median strip. They call it the median because it's in the middle. So in order to be in the middle, though, this is a really, really, really common mistake I've seen over the 31 years of teaching, is people just count to the middle right now. You got to put them in order first. It's got to be ordered from least to greatest. So 9, 12, 15, 15, 15, 18, 19, 19, 20, 21. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces of data. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the median is between those two numbers. If we had an odd set of data, we would be done already. It would just be the one exactly in the middle. But if there's an even set of data, then you have to average the two middle numbers together. So we'll add those up and divide by 2, and that's 16.5. So they're pretty close. The mean and the median are almost the same. 16.5 and 16.3. All right, and now the mode, that one is no work at all. The mode is the one that occurs most often. Mode, most, median, middle, mean, average. So the mode, you just look for the one that's repeated most times. In this case, the mode is 15, right? There's 3 15s. Now, there are 2 19s, but that doesn't count as the mode. It's got to be the one that occurs most often. If there was a third 19, if it would have been 19, 19, 19, then we would have put them both down. If it's a tie, you put them both down. If there aren't any repeats at all, then we just say no mode. So we don't write down every piece of data and say, oh, look, it was a 10-way tie. All right? So that is everything. I'm sorry I didn't get to see you all face-to-face for this semester. This was a lot more fun to do when I actually got to see you. Oh, look, here we go. This is the reason that I did the Stormtrooper. Look at that. Stormtrooper, remember I did the Stormtrooper that was designed to hold lightsabers, but they just left it on the costume. Those were the droids he was looking for. He has to write it on the board 100 times because he let C-3PO and R2-D2 get away in episode 4. That's the best one. 4 is the best. All right. Good luck on the test. Study, study, study. We're out.